One thing I can forget to check, but I can do that later. And then I go to Twitter, and I'd be like, damn, bro, Twitter. Ratchet real hardware this time. ENVtuber. There we go. Tweet. All right. And with that, I should be able to go over to. Don't mind me being all fiddly for a second. I look fine. I'm just gonna do one more sync. Okay. Yeah. I end up looking over to the right. But looks good. Looks like it's picking it up fine. Nice. Nice. That's some Steve MRE for you. Make sure this is picking up audio too, actually. Yep. Nice. Then we just go boom. Slam bam, thank you, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. Those were the days. The PS3 had no games. The Xbox was rather lame. We shovelware was to blame. Those were the days. Install times were high as hell. PC game PC's popularity fell. I can't think of another rhyme. I can't think of another rhyme that rhymes with L. PC popularity fell. It was EA's fault, but they'd never tell. Those were the days. There we go. What the fuck am I doing? Did it become a smoke? I think so. Hang on. Yeah, it is. Nice. A little weird angle I'm having to do for this one, but you know, it gets the job done. Alright, and then add wall magnet. Oop. Don't mind that. Oh, also, I can close that. Yeah, I should remember to do that, huh? Uh, we didn't have an SSD. The hottest shit was Halo 3. Plus Mario Galaxy. Those were the days. How long can I keep this going for? Well, we've got a good while it's installing, so what else are we gonna... Hello! Oh god, I've got... Hang on, how good is it? No, I can't... Is that Dylan? I've got chat very small. But welcome. I totally forgot to install. And hey, Yellen Azal. Yeah, so, we're stuck here for a minute, and I am trying to think up lyrics to those were the days that are relevant to this generation of gaming. Everything was grey and brown. Controversy swept the town. Saints Row let you be a clown. Those were the days. Finished RE8, and I understand what you meant by Chris and Leon being the final girls? What? Oh. Ratchet Clank 1 is one of the favorite childhood games. Same. I grew up on this shit. So that's why I'm streaming it. In particular, 3 is, I personally consider 3 the best. But if I'm going to stream them, I may as well play them in order, especially since I'm not going for 100%. The one's always alive at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with the PS2 mascots, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper. I actually have the Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper trilogies as well, and now that I've got this setup working where I can actually be a VTuber and have animation even though I'm looking at my TV, which just reminded me I need to plug my headphones into the TV or there'll be echo. But there's no rush because it's still installing. But yeah, that's the stuff I grew up on. PS2, yeah, basically. Like, I've learned to appreciate the GameCube over time, but it was PlayStation all the way for me. We had like an N64 with Mario, and that was it for me and Nintendo. And Spyro. Oh, I'm so happy with the Spyro trilogy. They did those games so good. It was a Spyro, yeah. Because you got, in PS1, it was Spyro and Crash. Those devs then went on to make Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, while other devs, went and made more Spyro and Ratchet. So it's like, hang on, that doesn't make any sense, but there you go. I should actually, like, plug my headphones into the TV so y'all don't get echo. But I can actually hear it. Install complete. I'm alive. Kind of. The YouTube model's probably going every which way from Sunday. Alright, and I've actually got to grab the remote. Because for some reason, plugging in headphones doesn't mute my TV. I don't know. It's a weird one. Let's go, Ratchet Clank. Oh, I forgot this had 3D support. That was a nice touch. You know, at the time, I tried it because we got a 3D TV in the other room. It was alright. Is that coming? Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, that was... Don't mind that. That's just the PlayStation loading things. Alright. I hope we get a Spyro 4 like we did a Crash Bandicoot 4. That'd be nice, you know? There it is. Oh shit, this is actually a bit loud. Hang on. Is that coming through? No, it's not. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just turning down headphone volume on the TV. There we go. It actually came through very loud. I don't think it affects you guys, though. So there were other Spyro games, but the only Activision ones were the first 3. Yeah. But they could just make a Spyro 4 and make it like the first 3. Alright, I've actually got... I forgot! This is with the weird menus! Yeah. This is actually why, because I had to download it. I thought I had the disc, but I didn't. It's because I have the PS2 versions, and I heard the menus were kind of fucked up. And I was like, I don't need it that much. But, you know, it's still good. Plus, especially if I'm streaming, you know. Well, we watched this last time, but this is like the proper start to the stream, so we'll just watch the cutscenes again. Also, I don't think anyone tuned in when I tried to emulate it, so.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Can you tell I replayed this game like 10 bajillion times as a kid? It might be obvious. Also, I don't know how in sync it is. It's, you know, I have not got an expensive capture card. That's why I've got the little, like, warning if it desyncs. It's just what you gotta do. So I guess, aside from the Mega Man game I did when I did my debut stream, this is technically the first game that's a robot game. Because we discussed this, that Ratchet Clank counts as a robot game for the purposes of Robo-Me as a VTuber. So that's fun. Not that there's any, like, anime robots. Well, actually, there kind of are, but not like, not sexy anime robots, like Astro Boy level anime robots. You know, like classic, mecha. Yes, let's go! Haven't played a PS3 game in ages. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the
Oh god, right. Hang on, we're just gonna immediately invert those, because, just to be clear, it is by default inverted already. It is, yeah, okay. Also, we're turning on subtitles for your guys' sake. Just to be nice, you know? Alright.
We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary.
Well, let's be real. The HD on these... Actually, you know what? For the time, like I say, there's the issue with the helmet in Ratchet and Clank 3, and, oh, what is it? Yeah, and the menus are a little weird. All the PS1 or PS2 mascot remasters are actually really good. Like, they actually look really smooth and nice. When you think about when they were released, that was very early on in the remaster sort of setting. And they did a that damn fine job of it. Like, this looks like it just smooth. And you know, that's nice. That's like, hey, props to the devs. They did a good job making it. It plays nice too.
You can interrupt help.
Yeah, shut up with this. Now, come on now. There we go. I think in the... Wait, no, the demo didn't have this planet. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, I've also played the demo of this game like a million times, just to give you an idea. I think, I've still got my save file for Ratchet and Clank 3. I think it has like 47 New Game Pluses on it. Like, I've beaten it like 47 times. Something absurd like that anyway. Oh god, I forgot about the PS3 analog sticks. Oh, it's like gross and icky. I forgot about that part. Ugh. And the things we used to deal with. Yeah, stuff like I don't think the music looped like that originally, but you know, still pretty good. Anyways, y'all gonna blow up now. So am I, apparently.
Here's your bomb glove. Press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to fire. You can also use it in first
Also,
person.
like, half of this soundtrack is they're not bangers, but they are bops. You know, there's a difference. Like Soken makes bangers, but not so much bops. Whereas here, it's all bops. And we meet our Robo Boy. Here comes the boy.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of
handy with
assistance
your
in saving the
wrench.
solar
Just-
system. Do you know where I might find that
God.
fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Makes me think of the line Ratchet and Clank 3.
Hello, citizens.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
My race
Sir, I never...
Our planet has become so polluted,
God,
overpopulated,
these games are
and
like...
poisonous that we
it's
are no longer able to
the
dwell
perfect level of, like,
Chairman
DreamWorks
Drake,
sneak
have a
stuff
solution.
in for a
here.
video
We are
game.
constructing a pristine
Because
new
you bet I didn't
world
get that as a
using
kid,
the
but
choicest
holy
planetary
shit.
components available. So, what does
I
this
fucking
mean
love
to
it.
You might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will
And
be
the fact that
extracting
they
a large portion of
somehow
your planet
still
and
have
adding it
titles,
to
even
our
to
new
this
one.
day, all the
Unfortunately, this
titles
change in mass
have
will
at
cause
least
your
the
planet to
slightest
spin out
bit of
control and
innuendo.
drift into the sun where
You
it will
got
explode
Going
into a
Commando,
flaming
Up Your
ball of
Arsenal,
gas, but of course,
Deadlocked and
sacrifices
Gladiator
must
was its
be
own
made.
thing,
Thank
Quest
you
for
your
Booty,
cooperation.
Tools of
And if you don't like it,
Destruction,
you can take your
you wanna
whiny,
think about
sniveling,
it,
snot-nosed
A
populations,
Crack in
form a
Time,
line behind me and kiss my...
and
We're still on.
I
Well, turn it off,
forget
you
what the
idiot.
I think the next one was another spin-off, but and then the most
People on those
recent,
planets are
which
hosed. Well,
it's
good luck getting
it was so
Captain Quark
subtle
to
it
help
took
you.
Yahtzee of Zero
Actually, you could
Punctuation
help
some
me.
time to
If you
think
could
about
use your
it.
ship to take me to the coordinates
Rift
contained in this
Apart
infobot, I might be able
sounds
to gather further
vaguely
information there.
like Rift
Even if I
Apart,
wanted to, I can't.
which
I'm
is
missing a crucial component of the ship.
I fucking love these games. I love that there's
Robotic
still
ignition
just
system.
this.
How did
It's
you
still
know
just
that?
a PS2
I, sir,
desktop
happen to be equipped with the
format,
latest in
even to this
robotic
day.
ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
I suppose we'll get there
I
eventually
agree
if
to
I just
take you
keep
to
playing the
this,
games.
wherever it is, and you get my
I
ship
mean, there's a
started for me.
lot in the way.
That is what I'm
oh,
proposing.
and how could I forget Ratchet and Clank size matters? I mean, come on.
Deal.
Come on. PSP ones are actually really good for what they were.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Secret Agent Clank was great if you
Oh,
liked the
this is
Clank
great.
levels.
So that's where
Which
I've
I
been
did.
stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short.
That's a
on.
different sound effect. They changed the sound effect there.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens
Huh.
were not in the city when
How
my
about that?
workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a
Why'd the
sweat,
subtitles
you
turn
little
off?
puny.
You
They're not
have
there
now
anymore.
officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
Where'd the subtitles go?
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
I guess if it's pre-rendered, they can't do subtitles. Huh. Yeah, where's this in-engine? Huh.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Also, good use of in-engine widescreen. They just accept that we'll see things that are that were meant to be off screen. They don't crop things. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, we're going secret hunting. Why? Oh. Just feel like it. Such a simple way to open doors, but it gets the job done so well. Like, it feels satisfying. You can scale it if you need to make sure that the player kills enemies. It actually, like, takes input, but not to, like, a mashing degree. So it's fair on people with disability issues, because it's just that, like, you can do a slow rotate if you need to. You know? Did I fuck? I'm gonna go back up for air. I mean, you should always go secret hunting. I mean, yeah, but, you know. There are two paths that we must take in this game. I have chosen neither of them. I have chosen option 3. Thing that is only really relevant if you're going for 100%. It's in here, by the way. How are you meant to know that wall's breakable? You know, I think you unlock something later that shows you on the map. Hang on. Yeah, you unlock, like, map secrets. That's about it. Which, by the way, a good way to do secrets in a game like this is reveal them on the map with an item later. Yep. And smashy smashy. Alright, let's go visit the plum- oh wait, first. Wait, no, never mind, I need the money. Let's go visit the plumber. The most legendary recurring character in this series. The fat plumber. God damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Speedrunner I am not. Despite how much I played these games, it was before I knew of speedrunning. Wait, was it? You know, actually, it kind of wasn't. Like, I knew of speedrunning back then, I just didn't really want to. And, to be fair, I still kind of don't. But I might learn the Ratchet and Clank 3 route when we get there, just to say that I can. Just so I can be like, hey, did you know I know how to beat Ratchet and Clank 3 in, like, you know, an hour? That just sounds like it'd be a fun thing, because all my friends grew up with Ratchet and Clank 2. So that's like a, hey, you know, if they ever come over, I can be like, look at this thing I can do. And it's a tad more recognizable than, hey, look at this, like, gaming tournament I technically won, but you don't really understand. Oh, come on. There we go. I should get the boxes. This game's one of the stingier ones when it comes to bolts. You really need them to send the weapons later. as well as just some, like, necessary progress. They will just put bolt checks in, which I guess is on brand, because the same thing's true of Spyro. Just like, hey, you better have been collecting, or you're in trouble. There he is.
Blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Yeah, so I've got that cutscene memorized. Speaking of,
Geronimo!
did he just slide down a sewer pipe? Possible Mario reference?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Well, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's scream!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron Infobots.
Yep. By the way, y'all ready for the weirdest tutorial in this game?
To enter look-around mode, press and hold the L1 button.
Wow. You can really see the
You
JPEG.
can also use your weapons and your wrench in this mode.
Yeah, if you do frame perfect wrenches, they go in the same direction for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. I say frame perfect, it is buffered, but it still needs to be like the wrench needs to go out on frame 1. Now we get to get a new toy.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Pyrocitor. Yeah. Splat. The Pyrocitor, the one that, if you're good with the wrench, you don't need. It does everything a wrench does, but it takes ammo. How exciting. There you go. Pop. 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 I said pop, damn you. Okay. New tutorial. Gonna love it, indeed. And just to be clear, that, like, hold L1 to look tutorial, that only pops up in that corner. If you go the other way, it never appears. And there's a sand mouse. Can't use them yet. By the time we can, they will be grossly irrelevant. Bam, bam, bam. Whew. That was close. I was almost a bridge there. Wonder if that has collision or if they just have those like already destroyed and just change it later. I guess it depends on the engine. Up. Eat. Good. Wow. Hey, one of the few cases where you can use the Kairos to the full effect. And it's over. And then we collect the ammo, because ammo is expensive in this game. Later games, it's easy, but here, nah man, you want that ammo. But then later games, you get up to like millions of bolts. In this one, it caps out at like 100k. Because there's no bolt scaling, it's always the same value. Alright. And just like that, time for another cutscene. Here it comes.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Chairman
Now that you have
Shiplings.
coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the select button to bring up the map. Your ship is marked with a star.
That was a little weird. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to Metropolis. Gotta visit Al's Robo Shack. And then I can point out all the differences from the demo. Yeah, and this time it won't be in 5 FPS like it was last stream. Okay. Let's go. The cutscene audio is ahead of the capture. Oh, that's the desync. 1 sec. There we go. Yep, that should do it. All I gotta do is turn it off and on again. Again, that's just a consequence of having a cheap capture card. The Metropolis. Planet Colon. An interesting choice to have the city planet have so much green in it. Like, it's actually meant to be a nice place. Not like Coruscant or whatever.
Try Try the Gadgetron.
Yes, I know how the quick select works. Also, I don't know if I want to buy a new gun, but... Nah, I can't afford it anyway. Let's go! First big... Oh god, I forgot you don't take one hit anymore. But yeah, the audio should be better now too. So first big difference from the demo, right here. There used to be wanted posters. Because in the demo and the advertisements, that's how they were advertising this game. It's like, you're a space criminal. Ah, yeah, Clank's, and you're going off being like, it's Robin and you're wanted. But in context, we have no reason to be wanted yet, so they just don't. This is just Drek being evil, you know? Whereas in the demo, the implication was these were the cops. Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, we ain't dead, man. Also, I don't think I can get up here yet? No. I need to come back. If I had the blaster, the game would tell me how to aim up. But I don't have the blaster. Let's go. Also, there were more of these guys in the demo, whereas here there's just the one. Very strange enemy. Very strange. Very expensive. And just like that, we're at El's Robo Shack.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Good old Al.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
And now we can unlock movement. In the demo, there were dogs here. Don't ask me why I remembered that, but there were.
Then jump.
We can long jump, we can high jump. We've unlocked Mario 64. Let's go.
Stretch jump featured across this gap. While you're running, crouch using
It's the
the
good shit. It's all the good shit. Now we can start to pop off. Do shit like this.
Live feature of your new helipack. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank isn't Ratchet and Clank until you get the helipack. Then, like, all the pieces start to fit together. Or the rocket pack, but that's up to personal preference, to be honest. One has higher jumps and one's faster. Though in the first game, the rocket pack lets you strafe. You can't strafe until then. I does it? Oh, those spawn dogs, okay. I was wondering where dogs spawned, like, out of the geometry. Anyways, so we're gonna go get a skill point. Again, this is just one of those things. And there we go. See? Easy. Straight pose. I forget what that skill point's called, and I don't think we can find out. No. We don't have skill points unlocked yet. That unlocks in New Game Plus. So, we're just getting the ones I know exist, and that's about it. Ow. All it's missing is the Mario oof. Oof. Oh, Roblox oof. He's beeping at me. Oh, nice. Alright. Ooh, an enemy! Look, to visually guide us to where to go next. So anyway, we're gonna jump over this luggage. Remember when I said the Pyrocida's like the wrench, but ammo? Yeah. Then we got a little bit of a platforming challenge. Test your skills. It's barely a challenge, I'll be real with you. It's like 3 jumps. There's a challenge for baby me. And not for current me. Not for robo me. Another sand mouse. I don't know why that's there. There's literally nothing challenging here. That must be for New Game Plus or something, because otherwise we're about to go like make the only challenging part that's combat irrelevant. And before we go that way, we have another little secret. And this is worth wasting. Oh wait, first, we gotta be careful here, because we don't want to break those yet. We want to get up here. So I can get these. And so I can do shit like this. That's not as effective as I remember it being. Come on. Come on. There we go. What bomb? I love how I just like flip out for a second if my webcam loses track because of the weird angle I'm at. Alright. Cutscene. As soon as you touch the train. I'm getting around that. Oh yeah, and it's not fake. Like, this train really is just going around Metropolis. You know, and if you double jump, you like get unglued from it. And start to look backwards. And that's it. And the way that goes, and there you are. Get blowed up, son. As they say. As the kids say. Now, I believe in the demo, this infobot went somewhere entirely different. But it's actually got all the things in the game now. So.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
I don't mind the fact that Ratchet's, like, eyelid was clipping through his eye there. Oh, wait, oh, whoa, 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 what am I doing? The secrets. Don't be ignoring secrets. What am I? A fool? I'm no fool, sir. Oh, I'm totally a fool. Anyway, speaking of secrets, we're going back this way. This is one of the ones I only found when I used the like bonus thing to tell me where gold bolts are. Not that I think there are any here. I maybe remember wrong, but I think this is one of those weird secrets that doesn't actually have anything aside from crates. Yeah, I think something can spawn a gold bolt here, but I genuinely don't remember what. Either that or it's like a new game plus only thing. Anyway. Ow. Anyway. Speaking of gold bolts. We're gonna grab ourselves a blaster.
I got some great bargains for you today.
One of the more iconic guns and the starting gun of the demo. Oh no, I've killed myself. Yeah, about that. There's loop in here. There's another gold bolt for us. Come on. 7, 8, 9, 10. No. I could have sworn that was a skill point. Oh well. And back up we go. Watch this end up being an unintentional 100% playthrough just because, like, I've got so many of these friggin' gold bolts memorized. Alright. Oh look! It's Captain Quark! How exciting.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
It's so sad. Ratchet, be nice to the Clank. He deserves better. But then that's actually a trend in this game. They do not get along. Oh yeah.
That's right, fitness fans. Just make it to the third island to claim your reward. And don't forget to tune in this week as I, Captain Quark, appear in person to present the grand prize for the Hoverboard Championship held in Blackwater City.
Yeah, so that just told you where Quark is. But, yeah, that doesn't give us anything. That just actually tells you where he is, though. Which is funny. And we go, whoop, pop, pop, pop. Biddly-doo, biddly-dee, beep, pop. And whoosh. There is a skill point for doing this thing fast. I don't know if I can get it first try. Especially when I was looking for secrets earlier. Time save.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Bam. Boom, bam. Whee.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak. Weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron swing shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
By the way, I don't know how a robot gets fat. Like, I really don't. Alright. Oh, that's another planet down. We have no reason to ever come back now. Where are we going next? Hang on, let me think. That has... What does that have? That has a weapon, an infobot, I think a gold bolt, and that's about it. I think we'll go to the outpost. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna check if I have water. Just not to break my neck while looking for water, don't mind me. Because I'm a robot, I'm technically short-circuiting myself. I don't think about that too hard. Always stay hydrated. These planet breaks are always a good moment for that. Alright. So, is there no weapon? No.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Why is he all squished? He got stepped on. He stepped on it. He's so small. Oh my god.
Let's go, buddy. I ain't got all day.
Alright. That happened. Anyways, oh shit, it's Skid McMarks. What's up?
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw ya, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay. But I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Destroy the sand sharks. This is where the Prioricida shines, because these things are hell to fight with the wrench. Actually, you know, as a demonstration, they bite right quick. Yeah, that quick. So you want the Prioricida for this. Also, we can't break that yet. We need a stronger weapon. Also, I lied to you. Actually, you can just go in here. Yeah, again, just one of those things I know. Back to the Pyrocida. We got 43 sand sharks left and 5 of those spawners. And we gotta climb up. Oh, alright. Got him. Is there another one? No, okay. And up we go. Here's another, like, 20 of the things. Get a nice collection of bolts out of these two. I think this is an early farming spot if you want to get a lot of bolts. It's not great, but it's there. And here's the last bunch. I also think there's a skill point here, but I don't know what it is.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
It's like
well,
PS5.
I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired.
By the way, he didn't take his ship to the hoverboard races.
Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Planet Railroad.
He literally just, like, disappears. And there we go. Oh yes, and this gives us a lift up now. Man, that turned on earlier. Wouldn't have had to go through all the sand sharks. Alright, who wants another gold bolt? Just kidding, we're getting it anyway. Alright. Nope. Ah, damn it. Hang on, let me try that again. Yeah, we should be able to. Let's try it from here. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I'll jump on this first. Yep. Nope, hang on. Up here. Oh, can I not stand on that? Come on. Ah, it won't let me. Alright. Nah. Alright, we gotta come at it from another angle. We'll get it later. But yeah, this is actually a level that's very good for the Pyrocida, to be fair. Just lots of enemies at a close range, but easy to kill. Except for those guys who also have flamethrowers. They can be trouble if you don't get them quick enough. One moment. Just making sure of something. Refresh. Just making sure okay, cool. Chat's not desynced. It's just very quiet. That's fine. I don't mind if people are just watching in the background. I just like to make sure I'm not missing anything. There we go. And then we hop up here. And we have two directions to go. We're going left. Oh, right. The automatic swing shot ain't on yet. That shows up later. Hang on. If there was ever a time to use the aim. There we go. Momentum in this is great, by the way. Anyway, so then there's this part. But yeah, by the way, the swing shot is why Insomniac made such a good Spider-Man game. That's not a joke. I genuinely believe that. Alright, we got all the boxes. Next, we got two. Alright. So I believe we start from here. Yeah. Nope, from here. There it is. Skill point get.
Yes.
I told you I just know where some of these are. Oh no, it's the puzzle. Gasp. Anyway. And then there's this. Yeah, that's probably one of the more obvious thought faults. Definitely one of the ones that would have taught you they exist. Also, you don't actually, I believe... No? No, this is before they did the thing. We do have to equip it. Yep.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the ENVtuber. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring to turn them green.
There we go.
All receptors must be green before the ENVtuber can open.
And that's that complete. For a very necessary item. You cannot beat the game without that. And it's just there. Who cares? It's a video game. Pyrocida. bam, bam. Thank you, man. Get on the floor and jam. And we end up down here. Smash more crates. You know, it's funny that Ratchet ended up smashing crates, considering this was Insomniac, which, reminder, they were Spyro, not Crash Bandicoot. I guess they were fans. Can't exactly blame them. It's very satisfying. So I need you to blow up. Thank you. Is there anything else down here? No, just these. Alright. And over. It's like, oh, look at the handhold you can use. Yeah, but we got the helipack, so we don't need it. The Ellie game's very good about actually letting you explore in any order. It'll tell you if you need an item, but otherwise, like, you could have done that last bit without the helipack. Wait, not blowing those up. You notice they form a lovely stair. It doesn't get us much, but it's something. Just there for observant players, you know? Just like a hey, we see you. We see you being exploring. Anyway, what's up?
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. I haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Yeah, this guy has priorities, right? Anyway. Remember that gold bowl I talked about? Well, go back here. And we go whoop. And whoop. There we go. Gold bolt. Also, I didn't acknowledge it, but this is another bot. Definite bot. There's a big gun up there, just shooting people down because, I don't know, maybe it's trying to rig the hoverboard races. Oh, also... I wonder what this could be.
If you want to
Yeah. Don't ask me how this works. It just does. May as well be a teleporter. And just like that, we're off to the logging site on Eudora.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Yep. He is that kind of evil. Just straight up fucking murder. Why? I don't think there's ever a motivation. I think he's just fucking evil. Alright, that's the way we want to go, but actually we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go bop. The Glove of Doom, which is very expensive. He's still squished. He's still very small. That's a good bug. I like that bug, actually. That's kind of great. Alright, back to the bomb glove. It's a definite bomb glove planet. Alright, break those. Oh! Wait, no. I remember this. Hang on, we gotta go. Damn. We gotta break a bunch of these. Hang on. I think it's 5. There we go. It's 1. 2. It's easier when you get a lighter weapon, but you can still reach a bunch of these. 3, 4, 5. No? Damn. Must be more. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I'm still gonna break him if I can, but... You. There we go. You. No, too far away. Come on. Oh, how's that for a quadruple kill? Yeah, blast the planet. Yeah, why not? We haven't used the blaster yet. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was a skill point for that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, these things aren't too hard to wrench, so that's why I consider it a bomb glove planet. That's something I don't need. Still, just so satisfying. Oh, and these fellas. Some of the first enemies that are genuinely hard to dodge because their bullets are so freaking tiny. You think it'd be the other way around, but no. It's hard to notice them. Well, that's an area. Oh yeah, that guy. Alright. Smashy, smashy. Oh yeah, while we're just going through this kind of generic area, if y'all see me streaming, I guess it would be early morning US. I might start streaming a game called Eternal Return. Sort of a MOBA Battle Royale kind of thing. Tea Party Cthulhu recommended it to me. And, I don't know, it looks like fun. It looks like the sort of game I'd stream in off hours like in the evenings for me, where if someone misses it, it's nothing important. It's not like a single player thing like this is, you know? So if you see that, that's probably what's going on there. But don't be too concerned if you missed out on that. It's sort of a side thing. There we go, like this. Yep, just thrust right into that log. Don't read into that, who cares? Totally chiming in Indiana Jones as I just bomb that dude as he taunts me from melee combat. Also, you remember how the wall jump? What's up, bro? Yeah, and that's what happens if you fight in melee. Here, smashing the crates. Boom, kablam. Pop, pop. Shoot. Can you get black bolts? I don't know why they're black, they just are. Oh, wow. Murder all of you lot. Break those crates. And we get a new weapon.
Sweet!
One of the more iconic, the suck
Gadgetron's
cannon.
suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the barrel.
Yeah. Suck cannon is very good if you know how to use it. Which is basically down to a matter of timing. Know when to get smaller enemies and when to shoot them out. You can get some good stuff going. But it's not all that important. Next, we have this section. Another little bit of platforming, actually, but first... I use the D-pad for this shit. There we go. Hey, horse. I don't know. What? Notebook? I don't know what you mean by notebook. Anyways, platforming. Just like a ligma. There is notebook and 6 recto. What? 6 recto. Horse, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Notebook on the screen in front of you, your VTube. What? There is no Horse, I genuinely have no idea what's up. And this, I'm gonna go back to this platforming section. I'm sorry, I genuinely just don't know. Is there anything down there? I don't think so. Alright, more puzzle. We need to... and that one there. Oh, Disco Elysian Companion. Is that still on? Is that seriously? Wait, that didn't turn itself off? Oh, bloody hell. I'll turn that off. Hang on. Settings. Where the hell? Content? No. Extensions. There. My extensions. Yo, get turned off. There we go. I didn't know that was still there. Jeez, no one told me. I thought that'd only happen when I was playing the game. Anyway.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
You think too much. Come on, let's go.
Also, Clank, we have no other leads. We literally have to go to the research station. Alright. Well, let's get going then. Yep. Are you feeling bloodier when you're playing Ratchet Clank? If that means good, then yes, because I love this game. Flag Station. Nebula 34 something. Nebula Rule 34. Let's go with that. What could possibly be wrong? Hey, if you want to confirm it, just Google Ratchet Clank. Okay. Yeah, did you know that one of the beta weapons in this game originally had you inflating enemies until they explode? No, I'm serious. To confirm it, just Google Ratchet and Clank inflation. The thing. Is there a new weapon here? The Taunter. Yeah, no, I'm good. Let's go do one of the first different things. Which I need to press past the 4 first. Fifth week of art class, I still don't know what the fuck is going on in class. That's a mood. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there are people who finish entire PhDs and still don't know what the fuck is going on. That'd been good. Finally got Ratchet & Clank working on PS3, got my VTuber set up with the capture card, so it's a good time. Also, by the way, we're playing as Clank now. Just, you know, a little bonus section. Plays Clank, go on a little adventure. outside the ship, because Ratchet can't breathe in space. He can survive in space, but he can't breathe in space. We will find that out later. Smashy, smashy.
Jump, then press and hold the X button again while in the air to glide.
Yes, game, I know how this works. I don't know what happens if you get to a Clank section without the helipad, and I say that fully knowing that it is, like, in-game impossible. I just don't know what happens if you hack it to be the case. Maybe you can't use the hover. Huh, that'd be weird. That asteroid looks like a potato. That is definitely a potato. I don't care what you say. That's just the potato with, like, the stuff growing on it when it's been sitting too long. Yeah, man. There we go. And in here we should have our introduction to a truly classic Clank-only mechanic, the Gadgebots. You little guy's so
You
good.
have just activated a Gadgebot.
Love
To
these
command
things.
the Gadgebot, hold down the triangle button and select wait, follow,
Go. Kill. Murder my children. I said, murder my children. It's just like when I ordered my Robot VTuber friends to rise up. I'm just kidding. I don't have Robot VTuber friends yet. I hope to make some. Someday. I know of others, and they are cool. I love seeing them. Just haven't really had much interaction yet. Hooray! Weirdly elaborate bridge, but it is what it is.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses Insta faucets and Insta drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
And yet they give it to you here anyway. I don't understand it either. And return to Ratchet.
I'm back. So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Yeah, just one of those things that you just like, yeah, I guess it'll come in handy, and then it's mandatory. Speaking of things that are mandatory, let's go.
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to...
Yeah. To the Blarg warship. Wait, the Blargs have warships? Blargs are like amoeba. Wait, no. Are the Blargs Drek? No, they are Drek. What are the amoeba called then? Like the amoeba creatures. What the... Oh, something just blew up. Anyway. I don't know why you're wearing a whole suit. Man, there is air on this warship. Being out class, looking at everyone else, making sure I'm doing things right. Yeah. Just like, is this how it works? I don't art myself. This is a commissioned VTuber rig. But, I know the feeling. Just like, listen, I think I know the basics, but is this what we're meant to be doing today? Is it? Hang on. The teacher just like walked away. What are we meant to do? Why has everyone just started doing things like they know what they're doing? And it turns out like there's some whole other thing we missed because you were zoned out. Alright. Oh, fuck. Hello. Oh, get up. That happened. Yeah, those guys are bastards, by the way. Very easy to get killed by them if you're not careful. And one of Kid Me's favorite things. Press the big red shiny button.
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence
Who the
initiated.
fuck is calling me?
Please remove all personal belongings.
Is this a scam call again? Yep, scam call. Fucking hell. Alright. Anyways, let's remove all person.
This whole place is about to explode. Really?
Yeah, just weird ASMR self-destruct sequence. And whoa, it's so exciting. Look at it go. It's gonna blow. Oh, yes.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
She's fine. Yeah, the hoverboard races. Also, I guess Captain Quark, but I you know, who cares? More things to do on this little planet of ours. No, it's not a planet, is it? It's, whatchamajigger. Who's the dude? A Jiminy Jillikers. Walking on sunshine. I don't know what's going on. There you go. There we go. And that is why the suck cannon can be very powerful.
Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available at any Gadgetron vendor.
I'm fine, game. I'm fine. I do not need help with these enemies. I'm doing a fine job. Also, the Taunter would do exactly jack shit. Oh, I forgot the quick select doesn't pause in this game. That's dangerous. Alright. Go like that. Back on, go like, nope, hang on. Go like that, yeah. And there you go. Oh, man. And then go like... There we go. Got it. Figured it out. Anyway. Smashy, smashy. Nice. Do you turn off? Or are you just... No, you're just gonna fuck me up regardless. Okay. Yeah. Those things are rough. Yeah, definitely an easy way to die, again, if you're not careful. don't have much health in this game. But at least they refill it a lot. Oh, come on. I'm sure those are fine. Smash. Smash. And we'll burn you know, using a flamethrower in a system with a closed oxygen supply seems like a good idea. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's gone wrong. And we have a checkpoint! Hooray! I don't want to buy any of this. Oh god. I believe up here. Yep, there we go. Gold bolt and some goodies. And the sand mouse. Again, I don't know why that's there. Unless you go really weird order with the gameplay. More stuff. There's some bolts, who cares? Smash those. Down here, smash these. And smashy this. Hooray! There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Boop. There we go. Bop, 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 bop. Then we go bop again. There we go. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Easy. Oh, and we break this just for funsies, I guess. Alright, let's see if I can still remember how to do this. Probably not, but you never know. Alright. That's the first round. Yeah, these are probably the hardest parts. Hang on. Let's grab health. Fuck it. I genuinely don't remember if these count for the skill point. We'll find out later. And that's that. And then there's this shit, which is actually incredibly dangerous. Yep. Yep. There it goes. Turns out I don't remember how to do this. Hang on. I'm just... Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Pardon, excuse me, excuse me. There we go. Anyway, back to the boss. Alright, that's one. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead. Shouldn't count if I don't deal damage to her properly. Which, by the way, obvious inspiration from Alien. Alien Queen, you know. That's that. And you lot. that should be it. And... no. I think you do need to do the whole thing just with wrench. Yeah, that's a rough fight. Honestly, come back later when you've got some of the like post-game health increases. New Game Plus. Shit like that. Oh no! Some frogs! They're gonna eat them! Anyway.
Whew! Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount too. Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
You've got the grind boots. Grind boots let you travel on rails like this. Just jump onto the rail and grind.
The best thing. Stolen from Sonic and no one minds. This shit's just fun. You know? Oh, who cares? It's a fun time. Rail grinding's a treat. Oof. Oof, ouch, my bones. Alright, we got the grind boots. We got the water displacer majigger. Let's go. Onward to Rilgar, Blackwater City. One of the more iconic locations in the series. Why? Because the water's black. No, really, honestly, that's about it. Doesn't actually have much else. Just kind of looks cool. It also has the fish from Jak and Daxter. That's not even a joke. It's just got the fish from Jak and Daxter. Look. Down the water, and then they go. Then they go. There it is.
I got some great bargains.
Oh yeah, the mine glove. Yeah, wow, I really... I think I need to taunt of something later. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah! Yeah, that's about it for the taunter. We don't need to hear any more than that. Which way are we gonna go? Also, what time is it? Nearly 2 hours, so probably not too much longer. Yeah, let's, no, let's go this way first. Oh, hello, Axel. Have you come to interrupt me? Axel? Oh, that's my webcam bugs out on the VTuber. Axel, yes, hello, puppy. What are you doing? Axel? Do you have any clue what you're doing, or are you just here to cause trouble? Yeah, you're just here to cause trouble, aren't you, you cheeky bum? Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Stretch out to close the door. Because puppies can't close doors behind them. Much as I wish. Alright, let's go. Wait, what am I doing? We were going the other way. Dong dong. Dingly ding dong. Yeah, those tanks, kind of impossible to dodge. You basically need to hit them from outside their range or you're screwed. There we go. Whoop. Bop, 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 bop. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. You see me on the microphone. Boom. Just work that body. Work that body. Make sure you don't hurt that body. Keep calm. Lose your mind. Take that thing. Into overtime. Hey DJ. Turn it on. UCB gonna burn it up. Oh, guess who's gonna blow up today? Guess what? It's all of you having your lunch break over here. Let's go. This is definitely one of the sections like little what have I been? Like 8-year-old me could not be. Like I was just terrible at fighting those things. And I wouldn't do shit like that, so, you know, then I'd have to fight them all in a row. There we go. Nice. You get so many bolts. Alright. There we go. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. There we go. And we catch a taxi. Head downtown. See? Space Jam was relevant. This is from downtown. Yep. I don't know why we couldn't land here. Oh, maybe we get shot down again. I don't want any of this. Wait, do you have anything new? No. Oh, it's the man, the myth, the legend over here. The shady dealer himself. The reason this game was probably P15, I genuinely don't remember.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can. Did I say's anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
150,000 bolts. Yeah. And a reference that I did not know as a kid, but obviously the BFG, the big fucking gun, the Rhino, the rip you a new one. It gets the job done. The spirit is there, if nothing else. Alrighty. Bolts. Hey, Bird, I haven't seen you around in a while. Welcome. Yeah. Just chilling with some Ratchet and Clank. I got capture card set up, VTuber all good. So, It's a good time. Another sand mouse. Again, I think literally to get that sand mouse, you need to have come through here already. I don't know why they put those there. Maybe they thought you'd get it way earlier in the game and they only made it later. Well, later. Also, the Pyrocida absolutely destroys the Amoeboids. Like, totally annihilates. You know, so long as you're gonna hit them. That definitely clipped through the wall there. I don't know if that was in the original or not. Maybe we barely noticed. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I should get that health, actually. This game is... Again, if you're not careful about how you're playing, you can lose real quick. Like most of the PS2 mascot platformers, actually. Alright, what else we got playing? Why? Can you not? Can you not today? Up. Boop. And I believe the selected cell. Yep. They'll let me out, and I'm going back in. I don't know why, actually. You just get some crates. The way to the gold bolt is very different. Yeah. There we go. Pop, pop. And oh no, it's broken! How will we get the gold bolt now? Tune in next time to find out more. Well, not to find out more, but like, you know what I mean. Tune in next time as we blow up a tank with a single bomb. It's Star Wars all over again. Or Splatoon. Both are applicable in this context. Splatoon's even, like, actually both are about the same on par with the 8 rating. Anyways, so about that gold bolt. You like walking on narrow paths. No! Okay. They are a little forgiving, not all that much. The controls are still a bit janky, so only so much that can be done. Alright, let me just find myself straight. Yeah, okay, you can use the D-pad in this game, I forgot about that. It's not bound to anything else yet, like it would be in future. And gold bolt. Here. Plonk. It just occurred to me. Out of the three, the Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank got Ratchet Deadlocked / Gladiator. Jak got Jak X. Sly Cooper didn't get a 4th spin-off title. Man, that's just rude. I guess they actually got a sequel, though. That's probably...
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator
Oh,
for the winner of
yeah.
this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments
Oh.
that Skid's agent requires.
Oh.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah,
This
Skid
is,
couldn't make it, so we're here to, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
You ever need a reminder that, listen, they put whatever the hell they liked in these games. Let's see if this still works. Can't tell. I genuinely can't tell if it's working or not. I think it is though. Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, there goes. If you compare that cutscene to her now, there's a certain, yeah, so anyway. Oh, God. Honka Donka Badonkus. Honka Badonkus. Yeah, they just shrunk back down. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so for comparison, that's her now, and then we do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Oh, now it's getting obvious. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I think that's about as big as they're gonna go. Yeah. Yeah. This fucking game. Hang on. I'm gonna just. I want to see them shrink back down. I've never actually left it on this, because I'm not that much of a degenerate. I just knew this existed. Fucking Insomniac, man. What was the quote from, there's a dev commentary of Ratchet and Clank 2, where one of them goes, "Man, I forgot Angela was stacked." God. It's fucking, boys club dev, Jesus, how long do they stay like that? Are they gonna shrink? I guess we'll just leave. Figured they'd have shrunk by now, but maybe not. Oh, okay. Still, yeah, alright. Fucking hell. I think it's just gonna stay like that. Well, into the race. Alright, so now we're racing. No, there is no lead-in whatsoever. You didn't miss. You didn't click a button and miss something. Ah, fuck. How do you do tricks? There we go. And I'm dead. Okay, hang on. Let me try that again. Oh, it just ignore that part. Okay. There is a skill point for doing a certain amount of flips. I don't remember what it is. We're just gonna beat the race. Oh. Yeah, it's still a thing. Even after all these years, this race is still janky as all hell. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Keep it going. Also, ignore the fact that they are all clones of Skid McMarks. This is not relevant, trust me. Oh god, why? Alright, we're just gonna try that again. Let's go. Grab that one, and then try and scoot past the rest of these bastards. There we go. Get that. And there, go whip, and then we try and put that, go through. Get that one. Watch out for the bomb that they set off. Go. Okay, first place. Now we just need to hold it. Go. I need to do 5. I think you need to do 5 to get the trick. But I think you might need the Platinum Zoomerator for it. Yeah, probably. Oh, god damn it. I kind of needed to hit that boost. That's not too great. We can make it up. There we go. Because we're technically cheating with this board we got from Skid McMarks. These other players literally can't buy it, so, you know. There we go.
Hi folks, Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator.
It's still
Manufactured
big.
by
Oh,
Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market.
It barely
Well,
worked.
folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you and have a Quark-tastic day.
There we go, Platinum Zoomerator. Which makes us go faster. Alright, let's head back down. Alright. We can go back to Outpost 11 with the agent. We'll do that as like the last thing today. First, let's go the other way to meet Captain Quark. The definite hero. Yep. He's definitely a good guy. I mean, look at him. Only nice people sell out. Oh yes, now we can use this. See? Be like the Hydro Displacer and have a drink. It's good for you. Yep. Smash. This was also the hardest part of the demo, by the way. And I think it still is really difficult, if I'm remembering correctly. Wait, we actually need to, like, leave this in. Wait, no, we need to break a thing, don't we? God damn it. Huh. That's different. Okay. Yep, need to break it. Then we go back. And we climb up. And we dunk. We water the sewers. Don't think about that too hard. Yep. Can we just make the jump up here? Yeah, okay. Grab all the bolts, because boy are we gonna need them. Anyway, now for the fun part. Yes, so as soon as you hit this button, run. Yep, definitely run. Oh god, that wasn't the way I didn't move. Come on. And now we gotta hope we did it fast enough. Which I think we did. It's hard to tell. Okay. Oh no, there's still more. Yep. No, this is the part. Okay. Yep. Chase it down. And we've made it. Yeah, if that fills up too soon, you're just not gonna make that last swim. You better believe young me was really bad at it.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it.
But, sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts.
You've got it all wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
Yep, 4,000 bolts. Also open that up.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Captain Quark?
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes.
I know that was a blue
amiibo
board.
To Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade
Not
of
an
confounded
thief,
contraction?
sadly.
Can you quickly can you Quarkly quick? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Quark, you know, He wasn't wrong. Gotta give him that. He had a point. Man, these main characters, whenever they just get possessed, they have such superhero skills. It's amazing. Alright. So we'll head there, I think, next time. We're past 2 hours now. It's a good stream. Getting a bit later on. I always like to aim for about 2 hours, but first, we have a certain someone to visit. See what we get out of it. Which I believe will finally be the Sand Mouse. This thing I keep talking about for so long. I'm pretty sure this is it. There we go. Get that. There we go.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
I believe every weapon and gadget was meant to have an introduction like that. But that was cut for one reason or another. It is kind of unnecessary. And it basically spoils the weapon as soon as you get it. So, not so helpful.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, I believe in the demo, there's actually a button on this menu that lets you view a short cutscene like that. But not in this version. Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm here,
I got some great bargains for you today.
Let you make Gadgebots. I don't know why he punches with it. Then we can do the quick select and be like, I don't use the taunter. Let's put... No, hang on. Keep that. Keep that. The suck. I'll put the Glove of Doom there. There we go.
Any gadget or weapon
Hooray!
quick select, just pop.
Then that's it. For now, anyway. I'll put a nice, I guess I'll just put that there. There we go. Cool. There's a trilogy. I technically only own the first game, because if you don't buy the disc version, you buy them individually. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I think this was quite a good stream. Oh goodness. Yeah, next time we'll continue on with more Ratchet and Clank, probably. But that seems like the likely scenario. And I am going to swap back here, and we're gonna raid, because I actually have people watching live, so let's go raid. Also, Dylan followed me. I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for the follow. I do always appreciate it. Raid, Chrono's playing Guilty Gear Strive. That sounds good to me. I'll go have fun with Chrono. And I'll see y'all next time.